Okay, so this is not really the best idea. I'm drinking the Monster, famous one, at 10 p.m. Here we go, spin. And now. Cheers.
Five, let's do one more.
My manager told me get ready, it's about to get busy. This record is caught up the God and I asked him, you watching?
Zero sugar energy drinks. Is it good or bad? Or maybe it's somewhere in the middle. Let's find out.
Okay, so
stop. We have to dissect them into two parts. The first one is artificial sweeteners. The second one is caffeine. Who needs calories when you can have both? You can have artificial sweeteners and caffeine at the same time. Now, when it comes to artificial sweeteners, the most common one is called sucralose. Sucralose, yeah. Or it's also called Splenda. It's in this one. Typically, they're also in the Rockstar, but the real question is how much of this substance is actually in these drinks. Okay, so according to the nutritional information on this can, there is 123 milligrams of Splenda or sucralose in this can. That's like what, 1/10 of a teaspoon. When we look how much does FDA recommend, it's up to 5 milligrams per kilogram. If we do the math, let's say an average person has 80 kilograms, 5 times 80 equals 400, which basically means we can have probably 3 cans in a day and gonna still be fine. It's important to know that like some energy drinks has a bit more, so I would say probably 2 cans is for almost any drink, safely dose. Yeah, so it doesn't look that bad so far, right? Next up, the other artificial sweetener that is used a lot is
acesulfame potassium.
Acesulfame potassium. Acesulfame potassium. Or you can also call it ACE, a substance that is commonly used in Red Bull. There is 74 milligrams of ACE in it, which is even less. But let's go back to the studies. You can consume up to 15 milligrams per kilogram and still be alive. Average Joe weighs 80 kilograms. 5 times 80, 1,200. And we said earlier there is 74 milligrams in a can of Red Bull, which means you're safe. Unless you're planning to snort the 1,000 of lines of ACE. Don't worry, I'm not doing squats. Here we go. Now let's talk about caffeine. Caffeine. Fuck this word. How much is too much? So according to the FDA again, or some general recommendation, is 400 milligrams. Average zero sugar Monster has around 150 milligrams. So it means that you can safely consume up to 2.5 cans. If you were to look maybe some other drinks, it might be a bit different. It's always in the range of 150 to 200-ish. If you were to take, for example, the coffee, it is around 100 milligrams, which means 4 coffees per day. There's one disclaimer: some people are more caffeine sensitive, even like 100 milligrams can be a problem. So make your own decision. Let's load this good mornings a bit more. Okay, so in conclusion, sugar-free energy drink options are not actually that bad as it seems to be, but let's be real, anything can be harmful if taken too far. Even the water can be poisonous. So the key word here is moderation. As long as you're keeping it in a safe dosage and assessing how you actually feel, you're safe to go. That's it for today. And thanks for watching. But remember, caffeine is a drug, so drink responsibly. Cheers!